And for even more insight, we're bringing in our panel tonight. David Carlucci, Democratic strategist and former New York State Senator, and Katie Frost, Republican strategist and former executive director of the Georgia Freedom Caucus. Welcome both. Katie, we will start with you tonight. So Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, according the Latino vote in recent days out west, we've been watching that. How important will that voting bloc be come Election Day?
Well, it'll be critically important. This is going to be a tight race. Every single vote will count. And as we're seeing from all the polling, President Trump is making inroads in key voting blocks that traditionally were considered more in the Democratic column. So he's doing very well with African American males. He's doing well with the Latino vote. He's really making those inroads because when you talk about the issues at stake in this election, particularly the economy, President Trump is trusted by more voters to handle that issue than Vice President Harris. So when people go to vote, if the number one issue on their mind is the economy or the border, they are going to find themselves pulling that lever for President Trump because they know they can trust him to bring back the roaring economy we had under his administration. And they also believe he's actually going to take some action on the border, whereas Vice President Harris was named the border czar, but we really haven't seen much from her to stem the tide of illegal immigration just flooding across that border.
So, David, let's bring you in on this. Trump speaking highly of the Hispanic community at today's roundtable, saying he has good support there. As you were hearing the strong anti-migrant comments he made in Aurora, Colorado just yesterday, could Latino voters see that as a mixed message?
Well, I think they can, and I think it stems beyond that. Donald Trump is just using a red herring. He's articulating the problems, and he's talking about the problems with America instead of how he's going to fix America. And he's always blaming and passing the problems on to others around him. So I think now Donald Trump has hit a ceiling. And everyone has made up their mind on Donald Trump. I don't think he's going to win over new voters. I think his strength is that voters aren't going to leave him no matter what information comes out. With that said, we see each poll shows it's a razor-thin majority on either side. Kamala Harris has outraised Donald Trump. She's got the momentum at her back. She's got over 200 field offices with almost 2,000 employees on the ground pulling out that base turnout. And I think at the end of the day, that's what it's going to depend on, that base turnout. Not too many minds are going to be made up in these final weeks. Yes, they'll be on the fringes there, and we have to fight for anyone that hasn't made up their mind. But this is going to be won by pulling out your voters, whether they're Republican or Democrat. Whoever can do that more effectively will win.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.